one, I don't know what to call this, and I don't want to get trapped in the, oh, we'll just come up with a fancy, cute term for this. But uh people really overestimate the lifespan of whatever their best practices
We're
are.
going to call this the power of the past.
I like it. The power of the past.
Yeah.
So that's one.
The past has too much power. The past success has too much power in our thinking about our
Yeah.
future. Yeah.
And then my little indent under this is that the status quo becomes death.
Yes, that was the corollary. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Or the next.
Right.
Okay. So my sense is that that we are always going to, so here's another change thing, is something like help me figure this out. It's something having to do with how as long as we're doing power over or power to be different from, rather than power towards something or power with a community, as long as we're doing power over, like by which I define as kind of like trying to control things
Well,
as if
it's my favorite thing, the desire to control
the
others.
desire to control others, as long as we have the desire to control others.
By the way, that's not my favorite thing.
No, that's our favorite point.
Yes, yes.
But as long as we are working with the desire to control others and we think that's going to be the process by which we do change,
Mm-hmm.
backfire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So I would say I would call that it's sort of wishful thinking. Like if I could just have my way.
Yes.
And I'm just going to do the things that I think are right without letting them breathe through the system.
You know how I thought about this, and I did for a couple of years have a position of like power, like in an organization where
Can I use this
people,
as a Kleenex?
yes, but it's a little grungy,
No,
but
it's
go
okay.
okay.
I'm drinking tea.
So anyway, so people would pay inordinate attention to anything I said,
Yeah.
and
That's disturbing in itself.
and it's disturbing, but it's
I mean,
also
not like because of who you are, but just when anyone pays inordinate attention to what
and
anyone says.
it's also disturbing in a way that I enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked that feeling of.
You're saying it bothered you that you liked it?
Yes, I
Yes.
both liked it and
And
it bothered me that
Yes,
I liked
yeah, I
it.
get it.
And
Me too. Yes.
I tried to be humble, but there's no way to even think I'm going to try to be humble without that phrase is just full of ego.
Yeah, how do you try to be humble?
It's just
I'm so amazing.
it's just infused with ego.
I'm so
Okay.
amazing that I have to really attempt to be humble.
Yes, exactly.
Work so hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that I came to, which I think was healthy, was for me making decisions on behalf of the organization. I found that to be not kind of easy. Not because I knew what to do, but because I came to understand that if I don't get the ball rolling by like making a decision,
Yeah.
then we get sclerosis and nothing happens.
So like it's not so much what the decision is. It's
Exactly.
that you have an
It's
action.
it's
Yeah.
that I have created momentum. I have overcome inertia. And then I realized pretty quickly that all these other great people in the organization would adjust, would figure it out,
Yeah.
and get move it over this way or move it over that way. And so I realized, oh, my job is not to be the all-powerful wizard. My job is simply to overcome the inertia to get the ball rolling so that everybody else can do their jobs.
Okay, write this
and
down.
Okay.
Write this down.
What is it?
A leader's job is to not be afraid to act.
Yes.
The direction of the action is actually not so important as long as the other people working with them are competent.
Yeah, that's actually a leader's job.
Yeah. Is to not be afraid.
Is to not be afraid to act. I like that.
Yeah.